Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your current energies, current status of your love life tarot reading, my Cancer friends, my Cancer loves. Welcome back. So, this is for you if you are Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Stay tuned and keep your ears pierced. So, what is the current status of your love life? Ooh, Cancer. Okay. Right now, you guys are having trouble maintaining the upper ground. Somebody or something that took you from the upper ground is being exposed. Okay. Tell me more about this, please. Okay, so what's happening? An opportunity is being blocked from you. A lot of you guys, you want a new beginning here, but it's more so a new beginning in yourself that you're not really seeing. And a lot of you guys also, you want a new beginning in emotional expression. A lot of you guys want to receive a message. You want this person to be more pure, or a lot of you guys are trying to show up more pure and stuff like that, but you're having a trouble, you're having trouble doing this. And the reason why is because you guys are dealing with a Sag or an Aries Leo, right? Now I explained the age already before. If they're Aries Leo, they're younger. If they're a Sag, they're any age. Now this Sag here, this person is surrendering. This person is surrendering to a new perspective, and they're in a very positive space. So why would this lead to blocks in your life? It's because some of you guys, you might have been dealing with somebody but not really fully sure about them. You might have been not sure about what you want to do with this person, okay? And some of you guys, you might just not be sure about what you want to do. And this person surrendering to what they really want, they could be withdrawing from you, Cancer. Okay? This person is also surrendering to an air sign. There's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that they're already in a relationship with, that this person is deciding that they want to be with, okay? They're manifesting the confidence that they need to go and be with this person. They might not have felt confident enough to be with anybody, and that's why they were with you, okay? So in the recent past, Cancer, in your love life, you had an experience. There was something that happened. It might have been a natural disaster. It could have been some sort of fire, explosion, a fight, firing, a sudden random event that's unexplainable, kind of happens out of nowhere. It's not natural, but it kind of makes you like think of things differently. Now tell me more about the spirit that happened. You guys lost love. You guys had a breakup. You guys might have offered love to somebody who didn't open up. Some of you guys felt feelings of love for somebody but didn't open up. Okay. Tell me more about somebody rejected your advances in the recent past. Okay, this person, they might have told you the truth about their feelings. I feel like you guys were dealing with somebody who didn't not love you. This person might have been using you for sex, or they might have just been, hanging around you. Some of you guys might have just been hanging around this person, and there's like not a lot of certainty. And this person came clean and was honest about the fact that they had another relationship that they were very serious about with a person who is an air sign. And there's also another relationship that they had with an earth sign person. That's a thought. Okay, tell me more about this earth sign. This person was working behind the scenes. This was an earth sign who was trying to be this was a mistress. Okay, but this is somebody who's with the queen. They're with the Queen of Swords, a very honest woman, a woman who doesn't take bullshit. Okay, this person is a queen, and this person wants to stop. They want to just surrender to their feelings. They want to marry this person and be with them forever, and they don't want to play games with this earth sign. Or even if they felt like they were playing games with you, they don't want to do that with you anymore either. So this came out. I feel like you guys realize that this person will never love you. Okay, you guys realize that this person will never tell you the truth. They will never give you a new beginning in truth. Okay, because they're giving it to an air sign. They're giving an air sign. They want to marry an air sign. Okay, they want to be with an air sign. So why did this event take place? Oh, a lot of you guys, this was a weird event. You guys might have realized that this person was like a sociopath or a psychopath. You guys might have realized that this person was a narcissist. There's something about this person where they don't respond. Like if you show them love, they cannot respond. They don't respond back, but they respond back to this air sign. They love an air sign. They respond back to an air sign. This air sign is very grounded. A lot of you guys, this event here, you went through some sadness in love, okay? And you guys also, you guys also, what's it called? You guys confronted your fears and realized what you guys might have been lying to somebody. You might have been dealing with somebody's boyfriend on the side, and you were lying to them, and it came out, or something happened. that even if it didn't come out, something fucking happened. It was disgusting. That's what I'm hearing. It was disgusting. Okay, but this made you look at your blessings and be grateful for what's going on in your home, and made you grateful for what you had. You guys also concluded a cycle around being devastated and devastating, and have decided to stop fucking around behind your friends' backs and stuff. So, why did this event take place? Some of you guys, oh my God. Oof. This took place so you could see how you were not valuing yourself. Okay? Or also how somebody around you did not value you or themselves. So this person here, they were just, if you distort them, they're going to distort you right back. That's the kind of energy. It's like a two-way dynamic. The both of you guys were distorting each other. Okay? This person was also trying to take more than they gave in the same way that you were. This person was trying to devalue you, disempower you. This person might have been trying to take advantage of you, Cancer. It was so that you could conclude a cycle around not seeing your worth, around being too fixated on money, too fixated on trying to be a sugar baby or a prostitute or something, like where you give your sexuality, your body away for money, and you're not valuing yourself when you're doing it. Some of you guys, you take part in that, and this happened so that you could stop doing that because you guys really want to do something else. This thing that you were involved in, this person who was, behind your back, a dirty little slut, this situation that you were not being valued in, this was blocking you from having the new beginning in love that you really wanted, and the new beginning in truth that you deserved, and that would make you to create the family that you really want. So right now, you guys are jealous. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with jealousy. Okay, some of you guys are feeling jealous of whoever this air sign is. You're jealous of this air sign because they're grounded enough to be with this person. Some of you guys, you thought you were just going to work behind the scenes, and you got devastation. What happened? What are Cancers thinking about, Spirit? Right? You're thinking about how ungrounded you were. You're thinking about being a dirty little slut and how much that cost you. Some of you guys got a disease. Some of you guys have AIDS, or you have a disease that's killing you, and syphilis even. It's rotting your organs and stuff, and you guys are just you guys are taking a look at it. Some of you guys, over these next few days, until I do the next reading for you guys, you're going to be coming clean to whoever this person is. This Empress here, she might not even deal with you anymore, right? She might not really like you. You're going to come clean to this person about how you were with their boyfriend. Now, I really feel like whoever this person is, they definitely devastated you and they set you up. You're going to get set up, okay? So, why are you guys, you guys are just like, a lot of you guys are like, well, I feel like they're jealous of me. But in reality, if you're messing around with somebody's boyfriend, you're the one that's jealous. But you are also dealing with jealousy. There is a Taurus around you that's very jealous of you, and she wants to work behind the scenes to try to take this person that's in a relationship with somebody else that doesn't want to be. This is a guy who is a karmic guy who has so many options, and he has one woman in particular that will not deal with that bullshit. She might even be far away, and not even that. He does not come to her with that crap. He comes to her with gifts and trips and money, and he comes to her with respect, but he comes to you with his penis. And with his penis, I feel like he came to you guys and he was sick, and he came to sleep with you knowing he was sick. So this person, they degraded you. You're dealing with somebody who degraded you. So a lot of you guys, you're confronting your jealousy and the jealousy around you because it's been blocking you from being happy. A lot of you guys thought you were going to be jealous and be happy, but that's not going to happen. You're realizing that that's not going to happen. A lot of you guys also projected your judgment onto others. A lot of you guys, you were supposed to stop being a certain way and you didn't want to stop. Okay? You were supposed to stop messing around with married men and you didn't want to stop doing that. Okay? And so you got a disease. Okay? For all those people who like to sleep with married men, you got a diagnosis. Okay? And you probably were surprised when you got it. But you shouldn't be surprised. If you're going to sleep with a man who has a wife, you're going to get a disease. That man has a sexual addiction. Why? What's wrong with his wife's vagina? His wife's vagina your vagina is not better than his wife's, okay? If he's dealing with you as a sex addiction, he's sleeping with so many other women too, okay? So he has a disease, and that's why he's dealing with you, and he doesn't respect you. And you're not respecting yourself, so he's going to leave a disease inside of you. And that's what he did, okay? And you deserved it because you were sleeping with your friend's boyfriend, so you deserve it. A lot of you guys, you might have been plotting to try to get with somebody else, okay? You might be like the type of person that's what you do, right? And then you were trying to be with somebody else, and then you got some devastation in your life, okay? A lot of you guys, you know, some people here, they have a habit. It's water signs, except for Pisces. Every other water sign so far this week is desperate and thirsty. Scorpio is getting paid to have sex. And Cancer is just trying to be the other woman, but failing at it miserably. Ooh. Someone is failing at being the other woman miserably. Someone is failing so hard. Some of you guys, if you have air in your chart and you know that you're the only one, and you know that you're the one who is married to him or with him in particular, you're the one, you're realizing that there is somebody around you who is failing miserably at being a mistress, failing miserably at being used for sex. Oh my God, she is failing miserably. Because those of you guys, it's like you're not with a married man or and anything like that. You know, you might be coveting something that's not really meant for you, and so you might have had an experience take place where somebody around you, something happened to them, or you got some sort of devastation in the slightest. Some of you guys got slight devastation because you weren't doing anything all that wrong, but you were just a little bit off course because you didn't see your worth, and you weren't going for what you really were valued at. You weren't going for what you really deserved. And so you saw somebody else who really lowballs themselves, go through devastation, get a disease, get a virus, and you realize that you need to stop going in that vein. Okay? So listen, if you're not sleeping with people's husbands, you're probably fine. You're just learning from people who do, and why you should keep your standards high no matter what the guy is saying. If he's saying that, he's a narcissist. Okay? All right. So in the distant past, you guys were supposed to conclude a cycle and step into your spirit and come out of being a narcissist, come out of dealing with narcissistic connections. So why did this happen? It happened because you guys staying in this cycle was blocking all your opportunities. It was also giving you guys, some of you guys got a virus, okay? And it makes you so depressed, okay? You might have a disease that makes you so depressed, makes you feel empty, it makes you feel not good enough, okay? You got that so you could stop dealing with folks who keep pulling you back into darkness. Okay? You dealing with dudes that are players. Some of you guys are dealing with dudes that like they move weight and stuff like that, and they have a girlfriend or a wife at home, but they move drugs. So you should not be sleeping with him, okay? You should not be sleeping with somebody like that. He's gonna give you a disease, honey. It doesn't matter how nice he tries to come across. He's gonna give you a disease. Okay? So what was this cycle that was trying to be concluded? A cycle of lying, a cycle of being around liars, a cycle of dealing with somebody. Some of you guys were dealing with an air sign and you were lying to her, okay? You might have been trying to use her up. You might have been trying to take something from her that she wasn't trying to give up. You might have been trying to get with her person. If her person has money, you're trying to get with him and trying to see if you could be his wife. You were delusional, honey, okay? You were delusional. Some of you guys are baby liars and baby sluts. You got a disease. Some of you guys, you might be lying to yourself, lying to others about this. You're supposed to conclude a cycle and be honest about it, so that you could get some emotional protection. Because right now that you're not trusting your intuition, your emotions are at the risk of anybody. That's why you got somebody in your life. They're destroying your protection. Okay? If you sleep with someone else's protection, their husband, their man, that's their protection, that person is going to destroy your protection. They're going to destroy your immune defenses. Some of you guys are dealing with AIDS right now. You're dealing with HIV AIDS and you're not rising above the complications. You're like really sick from it. Okay? Because you were supposed to conclude a cycle around being a narcissist and a gaslighter and a prostitute and a dirty little slut. All right. So that's definitely the title of this reading. Someone's failing at being the other woman miserably. That's the current status of Cancer's love life. Someone who is a Cancer here, or a group of girls here, a group of little sluts, they're failing at it. Their mother forgot to tell them that they weren't actually that pretty. Their mother didn't tell them that they weren't actually that pretty. They're not that pretty. You're not as pretty. Whoever this air sign is, you're not nearly as pretty as this person. You're not nearly as beautiful as them. Because this person doesn't have to do half of that stuff. You're doing all this extra stuff to be with a man that he's married, and he left. Oh, I'm so glad he pushed the disease inside of you, thrusted it in, and left. Good, you deserve that. Good. If you're gonna sleep with men that are married, I really hope that he leaves a disgusting disease that you can never get away. You can't wash it off if you try. I hope he rapes you and takes advantage of you. Good. I hope you do. I hope that happens to you. If you're sleeping with a married man, I hope that it's just a sad life for you. I hope everything gets sadder and sadder and sadder as the days move on. I hope it continues to get sadder and sadder and sadder. Okay, if your mother was left because somebody, your father chose another woman, let him get that bad karma. Your mother, she might have been an angel, and that might be protecting her from the AIDS that her husband got. That side bitch is dealing with now. Okay, she's dealing with it. She's dealing with him also cheating on her too. He's a psycho. But if you're gonna go and try to date dudes like your dad, but you know your dad's too crazy to be in the house. He was too crazy to stay in the house with you. But you want to go date dudes like your dad, and you want to go do bitches like how your dad did your family. You want to go do your friends that are like your second family, like your dad did your family. So you're gonna get the same disease he got. You don't need to get it from him in utero. You could just get it from dudes like him and understand why he couldn't be in your life, but you kept on wanting to push it, so you got a disease just like what he got, because that's why he couldn't be in your life. All right, Cancer. So over to the energy oracle. Let's have a look at your current status of your love life. You guys are grounding down, okay? A lot of you guys are dealing with a man who's holding a coin. Some of you guys are married to this man. Some of you guys, this is the man who you're obsessing over, who doesn't want to be with you, okay? All right. Now, you guys are also dealing with a community that supports you. Some of you guys, this is the person who you're with. If you didn't do anything wrong and you're not sleeping with somebody who's married, your person, they were dealing with people who were trying to take him off the upper ground. And that's the reason why you felt so threatened all the time. That's the reason why you couldn't shake that energy, is because there was another person, a friend, a young girl. This is a young water sign. This was a younger water sign or a younger earth sign that was trying to sleep with your person. If you're younger, you were trying to sleep with this older man who's married, and you got a disease. Oof, you got it. You got it. All right. So what else is going to be the focus of these next few days? So we got you guys healing your throat chakra, telling the truth, being more honest, speaking your truth, stop lying to everybody, okay? And then being upset when your dad dies of cancer before you could even remember life. He died, and it's because you're a piece of shit, okay? And then you guys are also dealing with a caring connection. I don't really care. Like, I'm not a woman who's devoted at home. So I have a problem with dirty bitches that can't stay in the house and tidy up their house enough for a man to come in and want to stay. You don't tidy up the home anyway. So why would he's going to go back to the woman that's going to iron his shirt and who cares about him, or at least her pussy's A1 and she don't share it with everybody around. He's going to go back to that girl. He's going to keep on leaving you for her because she's better than you. He actually gets stuff from her, and he's a narcissist. So he's going to keep on leaving you. He's just showing you who you are. So stop complaining about him. He's just like you. Okay? He's just like you. So you might, I want him to leave. No, he's going to stay with that woman just so you can see exactly how low down, low vibrational, and pathetic you are. Okay? So you guys are also dealing in a caring connection where you're having a lot of anxiety in it. Aw, really? So those of you guys who are sleeping with a married man, you're having anxiety because he's getting ready to go back to his wife. He's never going to leave his wife for you, honey. Never. Never. I'm getting that so strong. He is never leaving his wife for you, girl. You could wait, though. You could spend your precious youth waiting for his old man to get his. He already lived his life. He already lived his life, honey. Okay? He already lived his life, and now he's just using you up and leaving his diseases inside of you whenever his wife refuses to sleep with him, or this queen, this air sign, whenever he comes to visit her and leaves her lots of money and promises her the world and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And leaves her lots of gifts and takes her out and shows her out. Whenever she turns him down after all of that, he goes to you and he has a disease. He goes to you and he puts his disease inside of you. He doesn't even bother to protect you or himself. He doesn't care about you because you're a trash broad. You're sleeping with a man who has a relationship. Get real. He's going to leave diseases in you, and he's not going to care. He's going to get away with it all the time because who are you going to tell? Your mom or your dad? So they can do what? You're dealing with a man who has a lot of money. He has a lot of connections. You keep on being a problem in his life. He's going to just take you out. Come on. All right, you want to be insignificant and a little dirty girl, he's going to take you out. No one's going to look for you but your little mommy, and you don't have a dad. So your mom is going to be looking for you with her secretary job. What is she going to do? Come on, honey. You got to stop. Okay? Think. So you guys are dealing with a man who's holding a coin. What is this man doing? He's got a lot of money and stuff, and he's got this man is gaslighting you. This man is gaslighting you. Oh, he is using you up. Oh, he is blocking you from seeing your power and seeing your worth. He is lowering your value. This person already, gave you a STI. So why is this person here? Because this person is jealous of you. This person's plans have been exposed. I also feel like this person, they're just a negative, nasty, disgusting person. They're so manipulative. They're so conniving. A lot of you guys, this person's coming up in your life so you could cut them out of your life. They didn't want you to cut them out of your life, even though you should have. They kept on telling you not to wait and stuff, right? They told this girl that if she wanted to move on, she could have. He faced his abandonment wound with this woman, but not with you. He just kept on begging you to stick around so he could keep on leaving diseases inside of you. That's what he kept on doing. But she's getting all the gifts. She's getting all the attention, all the money. She's getting the home. She's getting everything. And you're getting diseases from this married man. Wake up and stop breaking up people's homes. He has a problem. He has an addiction. If you really love him, you would let him go and go talk to somebody about his addiction. You don't really love him. You're also a sick little girl, so you're getting what you deserve. I'm so happy. Good. All right. So this person, they're thwarting you. This man is also showing you how you have not been in your power and how you've been lying to yourself. Now, you guys are also going to be dealing with a community of girls who are just as trollopy as you. They're fast in the pants. They're also liars. They're fake adventurers. They're not actually adventurers. They only adventure for bad things. And you guys are realizing this. A lot of you guys are realizing that these types of broads, you got involved with these types of girls and your life went downhill. Yep. A lot of you guys are going to be focused on getting to a better connection. Okay. A lot of you guys also, when it comes to your throat chakra, a lot of you guys are blocked. A lot of you guys, you might have a disease in your throat. Some of you guys got HPV in your throat from this man. Okay. He gave you HPV. So be careful. Keep on going for cancer screenings because it could turn into throat cancer or something because you didn't clear it. I'm seeing that somebody, whoever you got, if you got HPV in your throat from, giving this person whatever, you need to keep on getting it screened because it's going to turn into cancer. Okay. It doesn't always, but sometimes it does. I don't think you got the Gardasil vaccine. Anybody that sleeps with a married man, she doesn't care about herself enough to get a vaccine to protect herself against cervical cancer and human papillomavirus. This man gave you HPV. Okay? He's dirty and he's married. Okay? He's dirty and married. A lot of you guys, your throat is blocked. Okay? And a lot of you guys have also lost the upper ground in your life. A lot of you guys are dealing with STIs and you don't know what to say. A lot of you guys are dealing with the STI. You're going to open up about it. Okay? Oof. A lot of you guys are dealing with the STI. You're going to open up about it. This is a disease that is knocking your immune system. It's not only is it putting up a fight in your immune system, it's devastating your immune system. That's what you deserve. If you pull up in someone's house and devastate their home, you're gonna get AIDS, and it's gonna devastate your immune system. Good. So finally, but definitely not least, we have this very caring connection here that's showing up here that you have a lot of anxiety about. You guys have a lot of anxiety about it because you don't see your worth. Okay, this connection here is devaluing you. Okay, you're in a love connection with somebody that's giving you anxiety because they're devaluing you. Okay, and this person is doing it by just trusting in themselves. They're doing it by healing, and as they heal, they devalue you because they're walking away from you because you're not grounded. Okay, get real. So what are you having anxiety about? For some of you guys, this person, you might be having anxiety about your comfort zone. You might be like, oh, I'm not sure if I could hold on to them, even though this person being in your life thwarts your comfort zone. You're also having anxiety about your health. You're having anxiety about your plans. Some of you guys, you went and worked hard in your life and built stuff up for your life, but then you decided to go and thwart what somebody else worked hard on. You decided to go and sleep with their husband when they worked hard to be with that man, and they worked hard with that man. So then, you're thinking about everything you worked for and how that's not going to be, you're not going to be able to see it to fruition because you're dying of AIDS. A lot of you guys are dealing with something that's thwarting your fertility. Okay. You have a lot of anxiety because you feel like this person will not marry you and you want to have children and stuff. Once again, I don't want to say it again. This connection is not expanding. And you're worried about it because whoever was blocking this connection from expanding is being exposed. And who was blocking it was somebody, this person is married. Okay? Who was blocking this connection from expanding was the person who was holding on to a marriage and not respecting it. Okay? They're holding on to it, but they're not respecting it. And as a result, you're not ever going to get that partnership, hun. A lot of you guys, it's like you're emotionally disconnected from yourself. You don't trust yourself. A lot of you guys are realizing how this person, they lie to you and how they try to be, they try to fake an emotional connection with you to use you for sex. This is a grade A narcissist. You met your father. You met who you are in male form. Congratulations. So let's look into the Lover's Oracle cards. Before we go, let's get like 1 or 2 cards, please, Spirit. Show me 1 or 2 cards for Cancer. A lot of Cancers are not very focused right now. A lot of you guys are panicking. You're freaking out. Relax, okay? So we can get the messages. You guys are going to get some blessings of love in your life, okay? So give thanks for them. Good for you. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires, especially for the woman who's not sleeping around, the woman who's married and peaceful at home, right? And she's, you're about to get some blessings in love. It doesn't matter if your husband's outside devastating you. If you're not devastating anybody, you're about to get some blessings of love in your life very soon. And you can give thanks for them. But even for the trollopy girl who is, she's going to get some blessings of love in her life as well. But I feel like it's a little bit of that only time will tell energy. It's a blessing in disguise type shit. So you guys might be criticizing each other, but that's going to lead to further unhappiness. It doesn't matter. I'm not criticizing you. Just stay away from me. I'm not criticizing you. It will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. A lot of people will not want to be friends. You're not going to have a strong connection of women around you. If you're that type of girl, your friends will abandon you. The girls who are actually your friends are not going to have anything to do with you. And then the women who are not your friends and they're just using you, they're going to stick around and they're going to use you all the way down. And that's what I'm looking at, somebody with no immune system. They thwarted every single helper T cell in their body. They thwarted every single helper in their life. And now, they don't have nothing. Sum this reading up for us, for Cancers, please. Oof, because this reading is too hot. Oof, there's a liar in the midst. There's also a lack of truth. You guys have been telling yourself a lack of truth, and you've been receiving a lack of truth, okay? When it comes to the universe and from the world, you guys have not been trusting enough to receive the truth. And because you do not, because it's like when you guys are like, your brain, you're a mess, Cancer. A lot of you guys are lying. You've been keeping secrets. A lot of you guys, your whole life, you've been keeping secrets. A lot of you guys, from the beginning of your life to the very end, you might be in the mafia, like your family's in the mafia, in a gang, waste management, I'm sure. Your family is like in the mafia. So from the very start, you've always been lying and a liar. So that's why you don't have a problem shacking up with a married man, but you're finally getting devastation for that, because that's what everybody in your family got for lying. They got jail time and AIDS. Everybody gets that. If you fuck around, you get that disease because you need to die. A lot of you guys, you're realizing that you've been shouldering the burdens of the people around you, your family, your friends, and stuff like that. You might not want to take responsibility for what you did, and that's fine, but that's just going to keep you stuck in the past and keep you stuck in bad memories. And it's also going to keep you from having your wish come true, keep you from being in your heart and manifesting a soulmate connection, okay? A lot of you guys are also dealing with somebody who's putting their burdens on you and also putting your burdens on others, refusing to accept that a cycle needs to conclude. And that cycle is around investing into things and being like, well, I'm not sure. That's what led you into bed with this married man, because you'd be like, okay, I'm going to see what happens. No, he's married. He's married. Nothing's going to happen from that. You're just going to get a disease. He's going to lie and lie. He's never going to fess up. If he gets you pregnant, he's going to deny it. You're going to have to go through all this hell, and then he's going to be running and hiding. This is the kind of grifty dude you're dealing with. You're dealing with a grifty ass dude with a family and responsibilities. And some of you guys, you're not too involved with this person. Some of you guys, you realize that he was married and you stopped dealing with him. Some of these females, they kept on dealing with him knowing he was married. Some of you guys are married to this person and he's devastating you right now. And that comes from you guys not trusting in the unknown. If you didn't do anything wrong, you just don't accept the truth, okay? That's it. If you didn't do anything wrong, you don't accept the truth. When people reach out and tell you the truth because they have it, if you see picture proof, you still want to sit there and deny it because you just don't want to let go of your illusion. Your illusion. Some of you guys are living in a total illusion, okay? And that's what's blocking things from moving forward. You're living in an illusion because you don't feel good enough to have what you really want. Then you're trying to devastate people's families because you're desperate and you think you're going to get away with that. How dare you? Who do you think you are? You're getting devastation for that. You got a virus. Good job. I'm very happy that you got this personally. Yes, I'm very happy. Yes, absolutely. I value family. But that's why my dad didn't leave the house for another woman. He stayed in the house. He begged to stay. If anything, if he had to beg, he begged to stay. He's obsessed with his kids. But that's why that's certain people's life stories. They have a father that would sit there and buy them a car and sit there and buy them a $3,000 laptop when their other laptop freezes over that they bought for them. They bought them the other one. They gonna buy them a 3,000. And they got a father who, oh, you don't gotta do nothing you don't want to do. A lot of people that have that, the girls that have the dad that's gonna pull up and pay for when you sit there and set them up for a car keying and then their dad pays for it. A lot of girls whose father would pay for that. That's the reason why they don't have to work and stuff like that, is because they're a good person and they respect home and family. And that's probably the only lesson they needed to learn in this life. And they learned it. Stop thwarting people's families and stuff. So then that person, they're not going to have to work. They're going to have a good life and they're going to meet an even richer man and marry an even richer man. And then their kids are going to marry an even richer person. They're going to be continuously going up and moving, striving forward in their life because they respect home and they mind their business and they know their worth, and they don't deal with men who are married because they know that a man who is married and dealing with them is sick, because they understand that. Okay, this person is also not afraid to look in the mirror and check themselves on their own bullshit. Okay, so a lot of you guys right now, that's dealing with devastation and stuff. That's what happens when you deny the truth and you deny the truth teller. Okay, when the truth teller shows up as a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but a Gemini strongly here, and then there's a Libra here, and then there's a gem, there's a gem, there's a gem of a Gemini, there's a gem that she probably already went through it. This Gemini probably already thwarted somebody else's relationship, and then her dad died, and she realized why you should not be thwarting niggas' relationships. So then she stopped doing that. She tried to tell you the truth, and what did you say to her? So then you got AIDS, okay? And that's what you deserve. And she doesn't fucking feel bad because whoever this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is, she might even have it too. So she doesn't fucking feel bad for you. Okay? Just stop it and stop thwarting people's families and go find a man who actually loves you. Okay? Go find one. And you're going to find a type of dude that's just as shiesty as you. Because that type of dude, he was shiesty because he was going around fucking everybody without a condom. And he thought he was invincible. He forgot to go to health class. All right. So let's get a look at the flowers. Even though the flowers, they don't really want to come out right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes they don't want to come out. But we're gonna look into the messages from Spirit, 1 or 2 cards, and then we're gonna get going. So what messages does Spirit have about your current status of your love life from now till next time? You guys are watering into everything and everyone else, and you're forgetting about yourself. A lot of you guys, you don't water others. Okay? You don't even try to help them. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? You don't even try to help others, and that's why you got a disease. Okay? And then you guys are also going to be dealing with forgiveness, forgiving yourself. First, you need to forgive yourself, Cancer. There's nobody that needs your forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself. You're sleeping with somebody's husband. So you need to forgive yourself. You don't need to forgive not even him. He's an angel. He's the angel in this dynamic. He's doing the job that everybody wishes that they could get done, but nobody has the guts to do. He is death in this situation. He is the bone collector, and it's hard. That's a hard job, okay? He's collecting your bones, honey. So forgiveness is amazingly powerful and liberating. It doesn't mean you permit others to mistreat you, but rather that you move on from it. So you guys move on from the situation, move on from being mad at this person for giving you AIDS. That's what happens when you sleep with people's husbands. That's what happens when you sleep with people's boyfriends. That's what happens when you pretend like you have a connection with somebody just so that they can't be with somebody else that actually has a connection with them. You get AIDS from them. Maybe that's their connection. They're supposed to both get AIDS. And if they're both scientists and they're both really gifted spiritually and also scientifically, maybe they're the 2 people like Marie Curie and her husband. Maybe they were supposed to discover the cure for AIDS, and that's why they both were going to get it together, right? But then you wanted to be a dirty little slut with no plans. You have nothing to offer the universe. You have no gifts. You never introspect. You're a garbage girl and boy, and you want to sit there and steal somebody's boyfriend and think you're getting away with it, and then you get raped and you get AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea. I'm hearing glaucoma. You got all that extra shit, honey. Ooh, good. You deserve it. All right. And for that person, that sweet little angel Cancer, that's in a relationship with somebody. And listen, you are deluding yourself, but you don't delude yourself enough to go shack up with a married man. God bless you. Don't worry about it. Okay. Learn to that's the person who needs to forgive. Okay. That's the person who, you know what, baby, just learn to forgive those people because they're sick. Okay. And you might feel like, well, I'm sick because I'm in a situation. No, baby, you're looking at yourself 100%. You're valid as fuck. You're looking at yourself in the mirror, hon. That's not you. Okay? It doesn't matter what happened to you because you trusted this guy. You weren't trying to hurt nobody. If you saw that he had a husband or a wife or whatever, you would have never dealt. If you saw he had a girlfriend for real, and they were really, and even if it was kind of funny, the energy, you would have never dealt with him. He lied. He lied to you. And it's because you have a lot of value. All right? So for the trollopy little slut, you're a trash bag. Forgive yourself and forgive your parents for not raising you right. And then for the or forgive your parents for them allowing you to not let them to raise you right, because you didn't let them raise you right. That's all. Every parent tries to raise their kids. Every parent sits there and hangs their head low when bad things happen to their kids. They hang their head low because they try everything. They're working a job, working two jobs. You know, they're taking care of a home, and then they're trying to water you and give you this life, and then you don't appreciate it. You don't even let them raise you. So forgive yourself. The only person that needs forgiveness is yourself. And then you need to ask everybody else around you to forgive you, you stupid, dirty little Cancer sluts. Good. And that's why your sign is named after a disease called that kills you. That it's like that the killer T cells can't even engulf it either. Not even the killer. We're not even talking about helper. We're talking about the killer T's. Okay? We're not talking about the helpers. I'm tired of it. Okay? So you guys, you know, you're going to be forgiving. Forgiveness is on the board. And then those of you guys who are in this relationship with this guy who's trash, you might just need to water others. Okay? You need to water yourself and water folks. You know, the people who come in and they want to be supportive to you during this time, water them back. I know you're an idiot. That's why you ended up with this dude that's trash. And you keep on sticking by him because you're an idiot. And you don't water niggas that actually water you. So this time when they come around to be by you, water them back, okay? And then see what happens, all right? You guys are going to start speaking your truth, getting around niggas that's actually meant for you, and coming by a dude who actually can offer you something. For those of you guys who's married and dealing with this dude, and you're in a relationship with him, and you're not shysty, right? You're not shysty. If you saw he was in a relationship with somebody else, and you saw that he just broke up, and the energy was weird between the two of them, and you still shacked up with him, you are still shysty, okay? You are still shysty. Do you understand? You are still shysty. I'm talking to the person that you had no fucking idea, and you genuinely didn't stop lying to your, but that's why the people who lie, they have the diagnosis. They're dying. So it doesn't matter. Nothing. The cocktails aren't working. That's why, because you keep on lying. Tell the truth. You might buy yourself another day or two in this world. Okay? But a lot of you guys, it's like you're getting in alignment with yourself to actually be with somebody who values you and who has something to offer you. So that's what I have for you guys, Cancer. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys in a few days. Bye-bye. Feel free to check out all the other stuff on the channel. Feel free. God bless you guys. Talk soon. Bye-bye.